Did I ever tell you about the time I taught most Spates to shoot threes? You know, Mo, if you take a step back, you get a whole extra point. I mean, 3 is bigger than 2, you know.
3 is bigger than 2? And Mo Spates has won Game 7 of the NBA Finals at the buzzer and his 3rd consecutive Finals MVP.
By gum, Mo, you might have just earned a Nobel Prize.
Wow. Congratulations, President Mo.
3 more years! 3 more years!
And we're seeing live pictures now from the mall in D.C., the new Maurice Spates Monument.
Oh, Spates. 3 cents? That's it?
Well, 3 is bigger than 2.
And that's the big number.
We don't think of moments for the Air Jordan 11s. They belong to broader times, maybe even eternity. The 11s have a classic basketball shoe silhouette, but put them on and they caress your feet with modern comfort, even 2 decades after they were designed. You won't find a better combo of looks and feel. They do have history, it's just not specific. MJ wore them for the '95 playoffs, and the summer run during the filming of Space Jam, and for the record-setting 1995-96 season. The 10s had the double nickel edition. The 12s had the flu game. The 11 tribute shoe has a broader perspective. 72 and 10, baby. It reflects a season's worth of work. It's a mark that stood for 20 years. The 11 standard of excellence goes on and on. It's why they're re-released again and again. Its biggest competition might be its own self. You want to set off a sneakerhead argument? Ask which colorway for the 11s, the Concords or the Cool Grays. Yeah, that one might last a long time, just like the 11s.
I'm Tom Haberstroh, and you're watching The Big Number. Today's big number is 21.5. That's LeBron James's game score in Tuesday's win over the Boston Celtics, which is pretty good. Think of game score like a one-game player efficiency rating, where 15 is average and 30 is fantastic. In Game 4, LeBron put up 34 points, 6 assists, and 5 rebounds, and once you bottle up the rest of his stat line, it came out to a 21.5 game score, which is great for most players, but for him, it's decidedly mediocre. To grasp just how good he's been this postseason, consider that his 21.5 output ranks 3rd worst among his 12 playoff games. But here's the kicker. Even though a 21.5 game score ranks low on LeBron's list, it would be a playoff high for the following players this postseason: Klay Thompson, DeAndre Jordan, Avery Bradley, Pau Gasol, Manu Ginobili, Kyle Lowry, Eric Gordon, Victor Oladipo, Serge Ibaka, Marcin Gortat, and yup, Dwight Howard. So if you're wondering just how good LeBron is,
Picks it off for James. Oh, he missed the stuff.
Consider that even on his worst days, he's better than almost everyone's best. Just look at that crazy 21.5. I'm Tom Haberstroh, and that's the big number.
Now, I'll tell you what, guys, I've been singing that song as long as I can remember. I mean, for years. It's always been, wriggle, wriggle, wiggle, wiggle, wriggle, yeah. Wriggle, wiggle, 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 wriggle, yeah. Do the wriggle, man.
So that's yours, right?
Yeah.
You really expect us to believe
I work
that?
out. Oh,
You sexy and
I'm
you...
sexy and I'm telling you.
all that stuff.
You delusional and you know it.
No, I've been singing for you. All right, guys. You guys are inside. You know the scoop. What's going on with Brett Favre? You coming back? What? What's so funny?
No.
That's the man left unsaid around here. We don't talk about Brett Favre.
Okay,
It's
well,
over.
we
We don't even count to 4. We go 1, 2, 3, 5. We don't even count to 4s.
Yeah.
No.
Really?
No Brett Favre.
Nothing.
But I'll tell you, that's not what Rob Lowe's saying.
Oh, Rob Lowe knows.
Rob Lowe does know. You know what I mean? Oh, give me some of this.
All right. You're an LA guy.
Yeah.
The Angels get Albert Pujols. You think they made a mistake with that contract?
Well, about as big a mistake as Yankees made with Rodriguez. Oh, I said it. I did. Look, these are great.
They're really
Oh,
I
they're
got
delicious.
some of my own. They're good. Yeah.
They're very delicious.
I got to get some napkins. I'm going to have some more of those.
What?
Man, dude, he put his fingers in my fries, man.
He got a salad.
And
He's
then
hungry.
Dude, he put one in his mouth and double dip.
He's from Hollywood. This a different
Man,
vibe.
he can't eat my fries,
Bruh, he's a
dude.
Marine. He's a Marine.
Man, I don't. Marine?
Let that go.
I used to be in the Air Force. I don't care if he's a Marine. It's gonna take a few good men for me to get off of him.
Oh.
Hey, what's up, Ross?
Yeah, man. Thank you for the napkins. I appreciate that, man.
I hope you don't mind, but
Yeah.
just real quick.
Oh, yeah. Thank you. Appreciate it, man. My cholesterol level's a little high already, but that's okay, man.
Well, I just needed some.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, that's lovely. You wanna have a?
They are good.
Right?
Wow.
Whoa! What are you doing?
Hey, man, just enjoying some of this salad right here. Mm-hmm.
What do you mean enjoying some of this? That's my salad.
That's some tasty carb salad right there.
Hold on, Mike. You know there are two sets of rules,
Two.
Jay, right?
Two
There's two
different.
sets of rules
Yeah.
here. There's finger food rules, like the French fries.
Okay.
And then there's fork rules, all right, like my salad. There's saliva and nasty germs on there.
You did have a cold last week.
I took some Robitussin for that. I'm good, man.
Tussin? You think Tussin's gonna stop your sick saliva from ruining my salad?
Man, Tussin cures everything. I don't
Tussin
know.
hasn't cured anything.
Man, I had
ever.
a torn ACL, put Tussin on it. It was clear.
You cannot put Tussin on a knee injury. Oh, and by the way,
What?
just so you know,
What's that?
I waited the allotted amount of time for you to offer Mr. Rude Pants, and you never offered. I went ahead and took the initiative.
There's a 10-minute period.
10-minute period.
10-minute French fry
Anybody
period.
just eat all the fries I want to, right?
yeah.
Am I in the Twilight Zone?
Submitted for your approval. A very selfish man with a very big plate of fries refuses to share. Are you feeling me on that, huh? You feeling it?
It's a big plate of fries, Mike.
You selling me out, man?
And he's a guest. I feel it.
Yeah, there it is.
Okay, John. That's cool.
What's up, Jay?
What's up, Jay? Really? Really?
Whoa.
Wow.
Now that was rude.
Oh, that was rude.
Yeah. Got the most important part.
Oh my God, I thought Hollywood was up. Oh.
Check it out. Wriggle, 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 yeah. Wriggle, 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 yeah. Wriggle, 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 yeah. Wriggle, 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 yeah.
Right? Mm-hmm. So I can just grab this piece of chicken right here. Mm-hmm. No, 10 minutes. Boy, you didn't offer me a piece of this chicken. You didn't offer me any of that salad. So
This
I'm
is
just eating
a
anything I
fork
want
food.
to.
You're justified in that, but not mine.
It really doesn't count for chicken.
Wriggle, 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 yeah. Do the wriggle, man. Do the wriggle, man. Do the wriggle, man. Do the wriggle, man. Check it out.
Here's everything you missed in the NBA offseason in just 90 seconds. So who left? It was the Durant Derby. A procession of teams chased him to the Hamptons. Even Tom Brady. Nice hat. The Thunder hatched a plan. Get Al Horford and Durant. Turned out, Kevin was more interested in fun and three-pointers, and he bolted for the Bay.
I could tell they were about business.
He told Russell Westbrook in a text. The Warriors celebrated. Harrison who? Andrew what? Have fun in Big D, fellas. Horford told the Thunder no and left Atlanta for Boston. Brady didn't show.
I'm very encouraged by the group of players that are here.
That's all right. The Hawks landed hometown hero Dwight Howard with $70 million.
No, I'm just happy.
The Miami Heat offered Durant the max. When Dwayne Wade said, where's mine? They were like, So he took $47 million from the Bulls.
Hello to everybody out there.
So who stayed? LeBron got a ring for the land and a 3-year, $100 million deal. Westbrook went anti-Durant and extended in OKC.
There's no need to wait if you know where you want to be.
Andre Drummond, Bradley Beal, a lovely $128 million for you both. Oh yeah, teams spent like crazy. The Knicks traded for Derrick Rose and dropped $125 million on Joakim Noah, Courtney Lee, and Brandon Jennings.
That's what we're rolling with.
The Lakers spent $136 million on Timo Mozgov and Luol Deng. The Grizzlies, $247 million on Chandler Parsons and Mike Conley. Teams spent more than $3.5 billion. Good luck, fellas. And to Kobe Bryant, Tim Duncan, and Kevin Garnett, happy trails. Here comes the 2016-17 season. So let's say you're a rich kid in Wellington, New Zealand, going to a prep school where it costs about $150,000 for middle and high school. You know, where everyone wears ridiculous blazers and shorts with high socks. And then let's say when you're 14, a giant kid named Steven Adams with long hair, fuzz all over his face, a gold tooth, and a bad smell showed up out of nowhere after getting pulled out of a gang. What would you say? They thought I was a murderer, is what Adams says now. He was no murderer. He was just the roughed up youngest of 18 giant children and athletes from a small town called Rotorua, a place that Steve says smells like farts. His sister has won 2 gold medals in the shot put. Scott's College turned Adams from a bushman into a basketball player and an avid reader who loves to learn, and someone who isn't afraid of anything on the court. That's how you have one of the most unique players in the NBA now playing and excelling in the playoffs for the Thunder. It's why Zach Randolph, Nick Young, Nate Robinson, Larry Sanders, and Vince Carter all have almost gotten into fights with him. It's why as a rookie, Kendrick Perkins got so tired of Adams in practice, he elbowed him in the chest and then yelled, "I'm the only silverback!" Lots of people call him dirty. Some call him a goon. His teammates call him tough. "Oh, you know, mate," Steven says, "I'm just a Kiwi."